E36 convertible with a hardtop. This is still naturally aspirated 328. It's up and coming driver. Really been putting on a nice show for everyone, especially those locals at Drift Indy. Won himself a set of BC racing coilovers at the Drift Indy Luau just a few weeks ago.
Very nice.
Some Drift Indy Street League gear. Big full throttle into the dirt drop. That's the excitement that we want to see. Nice and early in that first outer zone. Nice clutch work to extend that there. A little handbrake and another clutch stick. Coming up a little shallow. Confident transition that final outer zone.
Dig it, I dig it.
All right, next up we have Matt Fonterra. And I believe this is a KA24 turbo car. A little too much off on that entry. It's another member of the Fortune Fleet. This team has two very similar S13s and two very similar C5 Corvettes.
They love making us have a challenge. But that's okay for us. Love a good cable.
Line rather than a cable, so you roll it and they go right back. I'm sure some of them still have this
Looks like Max cleaned up that entry a little bit. Still a little sloppier than I'd like to see. Cleaning things up during the final portion of the run though. Definitely going to be fighting for some of those final positions in that bracket, I feel like. Mike Steele has been on a constant heater all weekend. Little late on that first outer zone, however. Nice little bit of drop there, connecting that extension. Getting things up there in the final portion. Finishing off strong there.
We all know I love this car. This is everything that I enjoy in your car.
We'll do the
Very similar entry to his first run. I didn't really notice a big difference there. Pretty identical run overall so far for run number one. I'm not sure if those are going to score much differently. Finishing off strong there. That's St. Mike from Fort Wayne, Indiana. Nice entry there. Give me that first outer zone. Give me that second, no problem. Lots of angles throughout that outer zone. I like to see that. Sounds like that turbo's doing the job. Nice and early, lots of angles throughout all those outer zones. I like to see that.
That was a great run. That was really nice. Just how early he got back on board.
Looks like even more angle on that entry this time around. Earlier into that first outer zone even. Fully fell in the second one. This is shaping up to be a heater run right now. A lot of angle. The most angle I've seen throughout a run yet is prelims. Nice and early there. Lock-to-lock transitions. That looks like a high qualifying run there. All right, next up we have Max Schreppler in the NA2J IS 300. Nice entry there. I like seeing the little. Oh no, big mistake there on his transition. Definitely a more underpowered car there to extend that, but he made it happen. Definitely getting real sloppy throughout this run. He's definitely they have the nerve getting to him. I've seen him do cleaner runs this weekend, so we'll see if he can clean up run number 2. All right, looks like shallow on that first outer zone. Still a little wobble there on that transition. Seeing a lot of understeer, like you might be fighting front grip in that car. Unfortunately, missed a lot of marks there. I have a feeling that's going to be a tough one. In Prelim, Deidre Drake out of Dayton, Ohio, in the 350Z.
Taking just an astronomical amount of practice runs with me yesterday and today. I love to see it all happen like that.
I know Deidre had some
Second prelim run here for Deidre Drake.
a little late on entry there again. Finishing up strong there. This is Deidre's first time up here at USA. I don't know that she's ever been anywhere except
the show, but looking good, and the car looks good as well. Love the color, looking snappy.
Justin Bailey out of Dayton, Ohio. He's had some very aggressive runs this weekend. A lot of clutch work. Using that handbrake to make that extension. Nice snappy transitions. A lot of lock-on driving I've seen this weekend. Not a bad run there. I think some things could be cleaned up early on.
Absolutely.
All right, run number 2. Nice confident snap there. Getting early into that first outer zone. I like to see that. Clutch kicking was right in the second outer zone. A little dirt drop there. Keeping a nice amount of angle there through outer zone 3. A little deep there in 4, and a little deep there in 5. That's pretty exciting run. I like to see it. I'm not sure what the judges think about that. They got a little bit better perspective. Next up, we have Tommy Coldwater from Nashville, Tennessee. Nice big entry there. A little late in the first outer zone. He's been on some heaters all weekend. A lot of clutch work there from the DE, the BQ.
Bringing a lot of speed, especially through that second half of the track. Looking.
Nice big entry. Fill that first outer zone nicely. Maybe a little shallow on number 2. Definitely a little bit more conservative run, I'd say. They've been a little shallow on those zones. All right, next up we have Ryan Wakeman in another G33. Big handbrake drag. Making his way to the first outer zone. A little shallow coming out of zone 2. No problem with the extension there. I'd like to hear a little bit more confidence on those transitions. All right, run number 2. Nice snappy entry of the handbrake back. A little correction there, trying to get that first outer zone. More confidence on that final transition, but unfortunately there's pretty big correction there getting in that first outer zone. So I don't know if that's going to. All right, we have Alex Dakota in another turbocharged Miata. Alex gets out of Indiana. He's showing a nice heater run here, looks like. He's a new Street League driver, pretty fresh. Fresh to the Street League roster, came up out of Drifting Clinic. A lot of speed and aggression on that entry, I like to see that. Getting that first outer zone. Filling that second one completely. Extra deep there. No problem with the extension. A lot of commitment on angle. I'm not seeing a lot of steering and some corrections. Nice and early into that final outer zone. I'd say that's a very scoreable run there. I think there's a good chance we might see him in the V8 powered S13.4 minus the front bumper. Real deep on into there. Little early into outer 2 and early out. Definitely going to want to clean that up probably. Pretty sloppy overall, I'd have to say.
Unfortunately, I think his
extra deep again, and honestly about the same mistake, if not worse. Making a lot of smoke and a lot of noise. Getting these up to the final outer zone, but unfortunately there was some major mistakes there early on. That may be unscorable there.
yeah.
All right, next up we have Nathan Roberts in the supercharged FRS. Extra deep there on that extension. Banging those 3-piece wheels around. Really fell in the final outer zone. I'm not sure if he actually got out there or not. Definitely will have to clean that up.
For sure.
Alright, I like that entry there. Nice and speedy. He's hitting the zones right now. A little bit more commitment on the transitions, I think, would help, but it's getting around, putting the car where it's supposed to go, and he's a little too much sauce on that final transition there.
I appreciate what he was trying to get after because it looked like he was really trying to huck it in that last zone and show us what he's got, but unfortunately, a little bit too much sauce on the pizza there, and he is done.
Good brain in the turbocharged D36. Nice, snappy transition. A lot of limiter there. Extra deep there. Kind of bumped him into a straight there. That's going to be difficult to judge. Still in that final outer zone nicer. I think I like the excitement there. You're going to have to clean that up though to get some points. transition there. Get that outer zone, a little sloppy yet. Alright, pick it up on the extension. Working that clutch a lot. Looks like he filled that fourth outer zone early into the final outer zone. That's definitely a little bit more sloppy than I like to see.
Yeah, definitely.
Alright, we have Brian Wagner, hometown hero of Dayton, Ohio. Nice entry from that first outer zone. No problem with that extension there. Getting some good tire smoke. Definitely a little slow on that final transition. We would like to see a snappier, more. He's a little shallow in that first outer zone. I like the entry though, just didn't quite get as deep as I think he probably expected. A little bit more commitment on that final, but ended up way wide there. Definitely would have liked to see that cleaned up. For sure. A SR20 powered S13. A little sloppy on that entry there, a little bobble. Definitely might be fighting the car a little bit. Nice transition in that final outer zone though. If we can clean up the earlier portion of the run, I think we'll get some points.
Absolutely. Second.
Lot smoother entry there, getting to that first outer zone. A lot more commitment. Good fluidity so far. No problem with the extension. Definitely keeping the wheel speed up more this run. Looks like it's overall helping smooth things out. Nice clutch kick there to finish things off.
Absolutely. Much smoother, more speed brought in there.
For sure, but it could get her some points on the board. All right, Danny Worley from Cincinnati, Ohio, in the LS powered S14. Nice exciting lap so far, a lot of clutch work. Looks like he completely missed that final outer zone. I feel like I hurt the score overall.
Yeah, the line of the approach he had on outer zone number 5.
A lot of ground commitment, very high speed entry there. Didn't slow down in that first outer zone. Little early outer zone 2. Nice clutch work for that extension. Looks like it may have been a little shallow also on outer zone 4. Definitely not the confidence in the transition I'm about to see there.
It is a bummer because we've seen him do some crazy runs in practice.
No doubt. Next up we have Josh Esty with the Jet Sport S13 EcoBoost swap. Putting the car on the marks. That's the deepest I've seen in outer zone 1 so far. Working that clutch on the extension. Handbrake drive there to get into outer zone 4 with all sorts of angle. Early transition there. Lots of angle into the final outer zone. Nice exciting run there. Lots of angle. Snappy transitions. That's one of the more exciting runs we've seen. Nice dirt drop there on entry, handbrake drag. Getting into outer zone 1, no problem. Filling outer zone 2 nicely. Let's get for the extension on handbrake drag. Working that clutch a lot, keeping that excitement there. A lot of angle in the final outer zone. Staying in that final outer zone a little bit longer there. definitely a solid 2 back-to-back qualifiers.